Hello, everyone. Welcome on back to the channel. Today, we're going to be checking out the January Monster Bass bag. Let's go ahead and crack into it and see what we got this month. First up, as always, we've got our book here of tips and tricks, best ways to fish these lures. I'm already seeing some pretty good stuff in here. Starting off, we've got from Lunker Hunt the Finesse Skirted Jig. This is a half ounce. I call this color Goblin. Features a 4/0 size hook. Looks like it's sort of a green pumpkin and chartreuse, kind of that summer crawl type color. That's definitely be something I'll want to throw in the spring. It's got that little wire weed guard there, so this should be good around a little bit heavier cover with that little bit thicker weed guard there. It's got that nice wire keeper on that 4/0 hook. Got that sort of stand up head design. But all in all, pretty good looking jig, good color combination. Don't see any reason why we couldn't get bit on that. Next up, we've got our product testing baits here for this month. Although the popper is not exactly something I would call a January bait, um, it is something I definitely like to throw in the late summer and into the fall as well. This is the Chugger 65, nice little compact popper here. I could throw this about anywhere: ponds, lakes, rivers, creeks. Should work out well. It's got that nice chartreuse and white feathered treble there on the back with some flash in it. Little yellow cupped mouth. Nice pearl white on the body. Looks to be probably like a number 6 treble on there. If it actually specifies. It does say that it is 6.5 centimeters, 7.5 grams. So I think that's maybe a quarter ounce. It is pretty light. It is a small little compact popper, as I mentioned. Should work well. Looks like a really similar design to some other things I've seen on the market. So we'll definitely be putting this to the test once we're able to get out there and the weather gets warm enough to where they'll be wanting to actually start to hit the top water. All right. Next up from Livingston Lures, we've got another top water here. This is the Walking Boss 2 in Midnight, which is a black color. This has got that sort of large cupped front mouth, similar to like a jitterbug. We used to throw those a lot on the pond back in the day, in the black color like this. This would be a good, yeah, similar bait to that. Throw this at night. It's going to make a lot of commotion. It's going to walk across the top of that water. As you see that back, it's got that jointed segment with that dress treble there. So that's going to put off a lot of additional flare and secondary motion as well. All right. Next up, looks like we got a few soft plastics here. We've got the 4-inch Yamasenko from Yamamoto Baits. Looks like this is in the watermelon red flake color. Definitely glad to see some Yamamotos in here. It's definitely something we don't get in the bag very often. These are definitely a very high quality, sought after worm. And that smaller 4-inch size is definitely something I tend to go towards in the early part of the year when the water's still a bit cold. So I think that's a good option on the size there. Next up, from Big Bite Baits, we've got an 8-inch finesse worm in blue fleck. This is a 7-pack here. This is something I would probably throw on like a shaky head or even really a Texas rig as well. This size though, it's a little bit larger. It's something I'm probably gonna throw more in like summertime for me personally. But yeah, I mean, not that it couldn't work, in different parts of the year, but for me in my area, it seems like the bigger worms, they tend to go for those more in the summertime. Let me know what you think and down in the comments below. Are you throwing that big worm this early in the year? Next up, we've got the Micro Pond Magic spinnerbait from Booyah. This is a little single Colorado blade spinnerbait. I believe this is probably like a quarter ounce. I don't think it actually says on here. Oh, eighth of an ounce, so even smaller. This is definitely good for ponds, creeks, um, smaller bodies of water. I've had a few of these in the past, and they definitely work. So, no reason why that shouldn't continue in the future. I don't know if it gives alpine is the color on this, which is sort of kind of white with a little bit of black in that skirt as well. And then we've got our Enjoy Monster Bass sticker in there as well. And last but not least, looks like we do have, I did mention shaky heads with the worms. We do have some matching uh, eighth ounce shaky heads here in that same black and blue fleck. So that's a nice little pairing there from Big Bites. These are on a Gamakatsu hook. So pair those up together there on the shaky head. Yeah, that's definitely going to be something I'm going to throw more probably in like late spring, early summer, personally. All in all, a pretty good sack. Again, time of year. I mean, I've got ice out right now. We've got a foot of snow out on the ground, so definitely not throwing any of these right now. But I think these are definitely all things that I will certainly use throughout the year. So definitely glad to have them. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I always appreciate your feedback. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video, and I will see you all on the next one.